I have a couple quick announcements before we have our presenter. So just for those of you who are new to 1 Million Cups, you're supposed to say this every time and I always forget. So we have an Iowa tradition where we give a standing ovation to all of our when they present. So just keep that in mind. Make sure that we're, giving them that boost and the energy that they need, right, Russell?
Yep.
Yeah. And then the way this works is it's 6 minutes of presentation. Not the 6 seconds that I told Russell in his email. He emails me back, he's like, that's a little fast, don't you think? I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. So, yep. Hi, my name is Russell and I'm done. So, anyway. Yes. Yep, you have to do your presentation in Vine format only. So, and then it's followed by 15 minutes of questions. So, kind of keep your questions in mind. Please do fill out the sheets on the center of your table. They're very helpful to our presenters. It kind of gives them some good feedback, especially if you're not going to give feedback during the actual presentation. And then somewhere there's a sign-in sheet. It's back here, and we'll be passing that around as well. Just make sure you fill that out. It really helps us kind of keep track of who's coming. And when Kaufman asks us on average how many people we have per week, we can actually give them a real, legitimate number. So, okay, so first we're going to start off with, is anyone here competing in the Dream Big Grow Here competition? The two people who are not here, so we're not going to give them any kind of shout out. So if anyone would...
I'll give shout outs.
Okay, you can give shout outs.
I actually have 5. There's former tenants and current tenants and
Okay.
debaters. So we have Monday Creations is out there, Twitch, which is Tyler Persinger, who's up there. He's out there in pre-revenue. Levi Boshton's Me Too is in pre-revenue. Trevor Carlson, what to do. And I think he's pre-rev. And then Hassan Artemal, he's actually starting a Mediterranean restaurant in Waukee. So he's under restaurants. So we have 5 JPEG, either current or alums. So support them.
So Rob, how do they vote? Sorry, I put you on the spot.
So what you want to do is go to dreambiggrowhere.com. There's a little vote button along the top nav menu. You click on that, and then you select your industry contest, whether that's pre-revenue, there's restaurants, there's all different kinds, professional services. Go and look through each of the dreams, and then there's a vote button that you click on, and then you basically vote for that entry. And the public can vote once a day on their personal Facebook account, every day through the rest of the voting period, which ends this Sunday at midnight. So support all of those area business owners. Yeah, Lori.
I have a question,
Yeah.
because I have the same category. Can I vote for all 3 of them?
Vote for all 3.
You
That
can.
would be great.
So I was told that you can only vote for 1 person per category, but you can
No.
vote across.
You can vote for whomever you like,
Okay.
as long as you vote for 1 entry per day, per user. So,
Okay.
yeah,
So
support those businesses.
get out there and vote.
So Rob, what do they get if they win?
Oh, yes. So, yes, this is just one small component of the entire Dream Big Grow Here program. Basically, we had 119 small business owners apply, or entrepreneurs apply to Dream Big Grow Here. This happens for 2 weeks where they go online, they market their business, their current or startup business, and gather those online votes. Then there's a selection process. So the top vote recipient in each of the industry categories will receive an automatic bid to a pitch-off to compete for a chance for a $5,000 business grant held in conjunction with EntreFest. 4 other finalists from each of the industry categories will be selected by the Dream Big Grow Here selection committee to go on. And so they'll do their pitch-off thing at EntreFest, and then the winners from each of those categories will compete one more time that evening. It's May 21st. At EntreFest again for a $10,000 grand prize business grant. So it's pretty exciting stuff.
Just a comment about the voting. If more than one person uses your computer and so they have their own Facebook account, if you clear the browsing history, that helps. It's also a little slow sometimes and the vote button won't pop up. At least it is where I've tried it. So just be patient. And it's a 24-hour period, not once a day. So if you vote at 8 o'clock a.m. today and you try to vote tomorrow at 7:59, ain't gonna happen. Wait a minute, and you can do it. So it's a little glitchy.
Vote every day.
And I've heard a lot of complaints, so, I don't know why, it's just maybe so many people are voting.
Yeah, I think
Most do have
that there's
questions
been
about
like
voting.
500,000 views on the website, which is beautiful.
Yeah.
And it's great feedback and exposure for Iowa companies. If you have further questions, Rob's your man. He can help you out with that. But we're going to get started with our presenter today with Russell. So please welcome Russell with Smart Soxy Socks.
Thank you, everyone. So my company called Smart Soxy Socks. First of all, I'm going to introduce my team. So who we are. My name is Russell Karim. I'm the president of CEO of Smart Soxy Socks. What I do for my company, I help meeting the needs of my company, my employees, my investors, my contractors, and also keeping the community and also giving back to the community. So that's the rules I do in my company. And my partner, Hannah Warburton, she's the accountant and CFO. She also does a lot of marketing. She's the more designing and creative person. So she helps me with the creative side of my company. So before move on to my concept, I just want to ask a question. How many of you guys dislike or hate pairing your socks after washer and dryer? All right.
I
So,
don't even pair myself.
all right, that's the problem. Like today I'm wearing 2 different socks because I couldn't find another pair. So it's a real problem, right? So based on the concept, we started Smart Soxy Socks. We exist to save the time and money with our creativity, and also that allow our customer to present themselves, to express their personality. So with our socks, we have a clip mechanism that would allow our clients to hook their socks together when it's in the washer and dryer, so they don't have to worry about it, and they don't have to worry about losing their socks. So, and also our socks are going to be very creative and very design oriented. We customize designs. So based on it, we have a lot of competitive advantage. Also, before I move on, I would like to mention that we have advantage selling in the US because we have a non-profit perspective to the company that I'll talk later on in my presentation. Also, I'd like to talk about the legal structure, like what we're planning to move on and how we're gonna move on. So we're planning to start a LLC, limited liable company, because we are looking for some prospective investors, and we're looking into equity investors. So I think it'll be easier for us to maintain on that way to the legal structure. Also, we also have a tax advantage being in the LLC. So that's a few reasons that we're doing the LLC. So we would like to also talk about our target market, who we are targeting. So we have done a lot of research. We have done a lot of research on the socks industry, on the IBIS World Report, and also the US socks business. So based on our socks business, also we have done a lot of survey. We went and asked people, are they gonna buy it? Like, is that okay? It's cool. It's wonderful. It's innovative. It's also time consuming. But are they gonna buy it? Are they money to buy that one? So based on our survey, we figured out almost 97% people, they said they would buy it because it's gonna save them time, it's gonna save them money, and also it's creative because they'll be able to express their personality through our socks. So we are focusing on age 14 to 35. You guys ask me why based on 14 to 35. So we have different kinds of socks that we're gonna develop, and a lot of our socks that's gonna be higher end. So we are going up to 35 because a lot of kids, they won't have money to buy that higher end socks. But we also have lower end socks, and that will be also creative. That will also they will also able to express their personality through our socks, but that will be also a little less money that they have to spend on it. So we are focusing on both males and females, and middle to upper class society for our clients. Also, we are looking into like a niche customer like snowboarding, then ice skating, those kind of like clients. Also like, so those are kind of focusing. We're just trying to narrow down to our market so we can focus on just our market and also our product. So yeah, as well like skateboarders and outdoor enthusiasts. So those are some of the focus we have, and we're working on that group, specific group. So I would like to also talk about our finances, our cost of goods sold. So how much does it cost? How much is gonna cost me to produce, and also how much are we gonna sell our product? So one of the great competitive advantage I have, my family, they're in the garments business in Bangladesh, and we have been like, you know, in the garment business for so long. So we have a huge network in Bangladesh in the garments business, especially in knit and also, you know, in socks business. So I have that competitive advantage. I have the connection. So this winter break, I visited Bangladesh. I have conversation with different garments owner. I have discussion with the designers. I have made those progress on the business, and they are willing to give us the competitive advantage. If one of the big company from US are getting 25 cents for producing a socks, though I'm going to only order like 1,000 pairs, but still I'm getting the competitive price. So that will be one of the competitive advantage I have in my on my situation. So I'm just gonna move one slide forward to see our structure, and I'll go back again. Based on our pricing, how we're gonna price. Well, before pricing, I'll just talk about our costs. So every pair of socks gonna cost me 75 cents. Those are gonna be higher end, though still its competitive price is gonna be higher end on my side. It's a very higher end, very warm, and very higher end product. So we are pricing only, and I need 25 cents for my clipping mechanism, and also for our shipping cost, shipping and our leveling cost. That's gonna be shipping gonna be 15 cents. My leveling cost is only 7 cents for leveling, and also that should be through the nonprofit I talked earlier. Yes.
Have you laundered those together?
Yeah.
And they stay together?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Is that the actual mechanism though?
this is like we have 5 separate mechanisms. We're still developing on it. Yeah, we're still developing on it. The magnet one, it doesn't work. The magnet one that I have, because we need a stronger magnet. So we still we're working on the clip. Even we were thinking just only developing a clip with the existing, like for the existing socks, because already people have socks. So we're also planning to just only create the clip so people will be able to just clip it and just wash it. So we're just also focusing on the
clip
clip.
separate from the socks,
Right.
just like a
Yeah.
sock.
A sock and
Yeah,
sex
I have some
right.
of those.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
What's, I guess, like if you Google on Amazon, if you search on Amazon, there's like 10,000 different types of sock clips already produced. So like what's different about your sock clip, or what's?
Well, I mean, as I told, like, we have complete advantage. We have non-profit perspectives on it. So we are not trying to just sell a product. We're also trying to selling a story. And also, our thing would be we have the competitive advantage of like developing. So we will be able to mark up and make a profit on it. So I think also we are going for more innovative, more designing oriented. Like, you know, our age, like this age oriented, like, you know, 14 to 35. So we're focusing our design part just only for that specific age group.
Because you're not only going to be selling the clip, you're going to be designing socks.
Right. We'll be also designing the socks. Right.
So like the Tom's model, like Tom's shoes, kind of
Yes.
like that.
Yeah.
Because I think I read an article about millennials are the most socially responsibility conscious generation. They're the most like, oh, if I buy these socks for, you know, $35, then I'm doing something good with it, so they justify that purchase, is what I was reading. So I think that's a really cool business model.
Right.
And I think that people will pay more if they feel like they get that kind of
Right.
altruistic feeling.
Yeah.
Side note to that, I coach a dance team, so I've got like 55, 14 to 18-year-olds. and they love socks.
Right.
Love it. Like this year we got team socks with our team name printed on it, and they thought it was the coolest thing ever. They liked the more high top ones where it, like when I grew up it was like, don't look at my socks, they're the low cut ones, but now they like the high tops and
It was big at
The
state
half-
wrestling
the
this
half
year. They were
caps.
talking about, yeah.
and like they get so excited when they get socks from us for Christmas. Like we'll go to the dollar store and buy dollar socks, and this is like the greatest thing ever to them. So I can totally see them being all over this and being super excited about cool, youthful designs.
Right. That's what our focus. We also planning print on the socks, so people will be able to customize their, they'll just send the pictures and we'll print on the customized way on the socks.
I would
So,
totally do that.
yeah. So these are we are thinking about a lot of innovative way, a lot of creative way designing, bring new trend to the socks. So yeah.
Lori, we should get JPEG
So are
socks.
you thinking of like, if you were doing panther
they
socks,
gotta worry
you
about
could do the
licensing,
clip,
you know.
maybe like a little bit of a panther, you know what I mean?
Right.
Designing, okay.
Yeah.
gotcha,
So
gotcha.
we are doing those kind of
Right.
yeah.
Are you familiar with the Iowa company Fox River Socks?
No, I'm not.
Okay, they produce socks right in Osage, Iowa. They're fantastic socks. Fantastic. Lots of designer design for specific outdoor kinds of things. I love them because I think one market you're forgetting is those people who have discretionary income, because we are involved in a lot of recreational activities.
Right.
And will spend money on them.
I don't
Right.
even necessarily care about like recreation athletic socks. I just want socks that are cute, like like your turkey socks.
Yeah, those are cute.
And
Those
just
are
wear 'em with
cute.
my-
Those are cute.
my flats.
But don't forget about that market. But the other thing I was thinking is once your mechanism is really developed, you might think about introducing it to Fox River Socks.
Sure.
As a carrier.
As a, yeah. I mean, they have fantastic socks. They're high-end socks.
Right. I mean, we are kind of focusing
I
on
don't
high
know,
range,
don't
right.
forget about that too, because if you come up with a mechanism that works, that you're satisfied with, because we always say it's the sock fairy that loses the socks in our house. So, yeah, there's something that, yeah.
My walker.
Right.
The school systems nowadays are strapped for cash and they're always looking for fundraisers.
Yes,
True.
yeah.
The kids would absolutely
Yeah.
eat that up, football, basketball, baseball, for
And
individual
it's-
fundraisers. It's already got a social conscience. You go to
It's
the
a-
parochial schools.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know,
the
it's a
other thing,
fundraiser
it's
slash
a
we get stuff
healthy commodity, you're not selling junk food.
Right.
No, the world's finest chocolate.
Because no one wants to eat.
World's famous chocolate.
Yeah, there you go.
You have a question, right?
You mentioned here, are we a good investment? Are you seeking investors, and if so, how are you approaching it?
Right. So we are looking for investor plus strategic partner. So we are now looking for equity-based investment. So if we are looking for little capital, so we can invest and make our first producing and just have that production done. And so for that, we are looking for some investment on it, and we're looking for prospective investors. So we'll also have to, if somebody's interested, we'll have a conversation with them, and we'll also show our research, what we have done, what we have so far. We will have to sit with them and discuss one by one, as a personal conversation. After that, we'll make a decision. Does it answer your question?
How much are you looking for? How much do you need?
So far, seed money, we are looking for $5,000. Yeah, so it's not that big because I already had the discussion with the company, and they're not looking for 10,000 production from us. They don't expect that much. I can make a small production, and still they'll be able to do it for me because we have the family connection, we have the family network. So that's why we can make a small investment, but still that small investment can bring a good profit for us. Because we're looking for 4 times markup on our profit.
Can anyone think of, I can't think of it off the top of my head, but grants or anything that's that? Because that's not a large amount of money.
What about the VentureNet funds, what's
Why
some
don't
of
you do
those?
the business plan competition? That's 5,000 if you win it right there.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, those are what we're looking for. Those are some of the competition I'll be working on. So I'll be presenting in different competitions, see if we can get or start from there. Also, we're also looking for, you said different company, local company will be able to, if they're interested, we would love to partner with those small companies, and also maybe we can do something really great together.
Yeah.
I'd be a little wary of giving away any equity for such a small amount of money. I would assume it's a very, very small percentage of your equity, just because, you know, I mean,
Right.
$5,000
Let
is,
him tell us what it is.
yeah.
How much for $5,000?
Well, so currently we are giving out equity because we want, it's not like just only $5,000 investment. We want it like, you know, in future investment. We want it like a strategic partner, not only, okay,
Someone
I give
who
you,
knows that-
yeah, I want to give you $5,000 and I'm done. I'll get the money later on. I mean, we just don't want that $5,000. My family can give me $5,000 and I can invest on it. But I'm looking for also a strategic partner. They would be like passionate as passionate I am. So I'm also looking for passionate people there also. They'll be like, okay, I'm in. Yeah, let's do it together.
So you're looking for someone to bring attributes to the table other than cash?
Right.
Okay.
Can you tell us a little bit about what skill sets you think you need in that?
Sure. I'll be looking for more likely marketing side, like they would know the marketing side of, they would have the marketing skills. They have the skills to reach out to the like different third party, like, you know, Burton or like, you know, Zoomies and other bigger store. So maybe they'll have the connection, or they like potentially they can make those, like they can help us to make this connection. Also they can help us to explore that business side of it. So yeah.
Maybe time for one more question? Anyone?
Well, I have one more.
Sure.
What types of fibers are you looking at right now? To produce your
So
socks?
right, we are looking at the cotton. Yeah, but we are looking into like polyester, like there's a cotton and mix up other I'll say.
Are you
So
looking at wool?
yeah, woolen too, right? We're looking into woolen too. So we had that conversation with our industry, and they can produce us however we want to, but based on our, like, you know, that 75 cents production, it can go a little up, and you know, maybe some of them, if I do the wool, that would be like a little more than if I do synthetic, like, you know, polyester, that would be like maybe 40 cents. But still, it's a look good, it's everything cool, it's also higher end. So based on those elements, it can vary a little bit.
Okay, so the last question we always ask for our presenters is, what do you need from the community to take this to the next level?
I would like to, you know, take this one that if you guys know somebody that can connect us, that'd be a great thing for us. Also, just I mean, also helping us in general to start, like, you know, start that venture, start that journey, and would really interest. Like, if you guys think you have that skill set, then you'll be also you are interested on it. I would love you guys to have a discussion one-on-one and have a discussion and see if you guys can also potentially involve with our business. I think that we get them. But from my summary, I mean, also based on our research, based on our, like, all those hard work, is profitable. I will guarantee that it is gonna be profitable. We gonna sell a story. We gonna sell a creative, innovative, cool socks. So I mean, just to, if you go out there, tell us that we exist, and if you know somebody have the similar idea, somebody has the similar interest, just connect us, and we would really appreciate that.
Thanks, Russell.
Yeah, thank you guys.
So a couple more things before we're done. I'm sure you guys are used to this by now, but we have some announcements from EntreFest they've sent us. So this Saturday, February 28th, is the last day you can buy your full access EntreFest pass for only $199. Prices drop to $249 on March 1st, so that's this Sunday, the same day that Dream Big, Grow Hero votes end. So please share this with everyone that you know if they want to go. You can register at entrefest.com/register. They've also sent us an announcement about a speaker panel that they've put together, and it's entitled Iowa Sports Legends Talk Leadership, Motivation, and Dealing with Public Criticism. It'll be featuring, and I'm sorry if I butcher these names, Lisa Bluter, head coach of women's basketball at University of Iowa, Tom Brands, the head coach of wrestling for Iowa, and Mark Farley, head coach of football for UNI. Go Panthers. It will be moderated by Nate Kading, founding partner of Pullman Diner and Shorts Burger and Shine. He's a former NFL kicker for the San Diego Chargers and a legendary Iowa Hawkeye. This should be an incredible panel. They'll be talking about many parallels between sports and entrepreneurship, leadership in the face of adversity, the importance of attitude, focus, and determination, and the strength of working as a team towards your success. If you would like to know the information about the panelists, I have more like what they've done in terms of their achievements. So if you guys are interested in that, sports and leadership parallels, go check out that panel. Otherwise, thank you very much for coming today, and we will see you next week. We are looking for a presenter for next week, so if you know someone who would like to do it, or you have an idea yourself that you just want to flesh out, feel free to let me know, and we will get you signed up. Please fill out your sheets, sign up, and drink lots more coffee. Thank you.
You don't have to go.
You don't have to.
Yeah.